Well, folks, a lot of people have pointed out this is the air conditioner. This is just ugly here. And what I have found out is that the jiggling and jostling of this going down the road, it's right over the wheels, wrecks the air conditioner pretty fast. I've changed 3 of them. I'm not sure that this one works, but I'm pretty sure it still does. But I think I'm going to design a way to pull this out and put a plug in there, or maybe even a shelf, not sure yet. But we're going to change this so the air conditioner does not ride in the trailer when not needed. We'll put it so you can slide it in and out, and then it doesn't even need to be in there as good as it is. So let's work on that. Roll the intro. We'll be right back. Now, the way these come from the factory, at least mine, I don't know if they've changed this in the last couple of years, but there's a frame around the outside of the air conditioner, and it's riveted into the side of the air conditioner. There are rivets. So the way you're told to do this is take all the rivets out of the frame. It's the boy with the ball. Take all the rivets out of the frame, and then pull the whole frame out of the wall, which leaves you with open wall inside. I didn't do that. I found out that if you take a nice paint scraper that's got a fairly thin blade and a sharp edge, you can put it in the side like that, and you can cut those rivets, and this thing will come right out. It slides right out. Like I say, there's a rivet at the top and a rivet at the bottom on both sides. And then when you put it back in, when you put a new one in, you just slide it in there, and there are tabs on the bottom. Let me show you the tabs. Now, if you can find this at Home Depot, it'll have these tabs. Now, these are bent out. They normally go in to sit on the edge of a windowsill, but you bend them out so they're flat like that. Your air conditioner that's in your Aliner, these are cut off, and you'll see the tabs on the bottom of the air conditioner, but they cut them off. I just bend them out, put a hole through them, and then screw them into the aluminum frame that holds the other one. And here's the one over here that still has the bolt in it. Yeah, there we are with the bolt still in it. I'm taking the bolt out, and this is just going to slide right out. Before you pull it out, you got to remember to unplug it, or you'll be standing here holding it. And then it just comes out. There's the plug. Make sure you have a place you can set it down. Alright, so there's the air conditioner. And again, I can put that right back in there, run the cord, plug it in, and it'll run just fine anytime I want to use it. But in the meantime, I'm going to carry it in the back seat of my car so it's not bouncing around on the Aliner, because the shocks on this are not as soft as the shocks on my car. There's a pan here that the air conditioner sits on. We're just going to leave that there. It doesn't really cause me anything. This is the back of my microwave is right there. You got to get some measurements. I cut a piece of wood that's a thick piece of wood that'll go inside the hole, just like this. and it fits pretty snug. It's not perfect fit because I'm a firm believer in measure once and cut until it fits. And then I cut another one that's bigger on the outside, and that'll go over that like that, and we'll screw that into that so that that keeps it from falling out. And then we got to figure out how we're going to attach it to the wall here. So let me get the screw gun. We're going to screw that in there. Now I'm just going to put some 1.5-inch drywall screws in there to put those two together. I might decide to take it apart once I get it all set up and glue this together so it's not just screws. It's got no room around the edge. It's tight to the edge. I'll show you that. It's tight to the edge all the way around, and it doesn't look too bad. I'll paint it white, or maybe I'll put a picture of Aquila on it, but you can see that's good. And it comes right out. And it goes right in. And it comes right out. Comes right out, and it goes right in. Just like that. Well, folks, I finished the board, painted it. Looks pretty good. Painted all sides, corners, everything. And now I'm just going to check it to make sure it fits right. It fits in there pretty good. In fact, it's actually hard to get it out. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a bungee cord for the time being, hook it on this. I put this little clip up here, and that will allow me to put a bungee cord from this point to this point to that point and hold this in here for now. Let me show you now how it works putting the air conditioner in if we go someplace. So here it is as though I was traveling today, which I wish I was. Got the bungee cord on it. I just undo the bungee cord. Hang that somewhere else. Pull this out. Like I say, it doesn't come out easy, but it comes out. Then I got the air conditioner here on a table. I got the cord. I have to put the cord in first, of course. And this isn't a real light air conditioner, so it's not real easy, but you just set it up here, throw the cord in, and there, it's ready to go. That's nice and firm. Take the water bucket, the button out for the water to drain out of it. Actually, I don't take that out. Too bad I did that already. I have a hole in this side of the air conditioner so the water drains over here instead of in front of my door. And inside I have two screws that I'll pin it with on either side so it can't fall out if somebody leans on it or something. Now in my trailer, the counter just pops off. It's got little clips on the bottom that keep it in place. I'm going to replace this so this cutout isn't here, so that when the air conditioner's not in there, I don't lose things down in there. But I got the cord right here, and I can feed it through the rabbit hole, or I can just pull it over the edge like this and plug it in, which is a lot easier. So then the countertop will go back in. the air conditioner is ready to go. And we have air conditioning. And these are the screws that go in the sides. I haven't put them in. It'll be all right for a minute there. But we're going to cool this down, and we're going to look at my curtains here. We're going to have to do some work on the curtains. One of the things on the curtains is I washed them last year, and they shrunk. Here is the little pad that they Velcro to. On the underside there's a Velcro. This is the little pad the curtain Velcros to, and underneath is the pad and it doesn't reach. So all I'm going to do is move those up. They're just stuck on there and screwed on there, so I'm just going to move those up. Because the curtain still covers the window, of course. Just doesn't come down as far as it did. They're in here with a screw. I just unscrew them. They're glued with their sticky tape. And then move them up about to here. They're still sticky, so they stick. And there the thing attaches. Comes off nice. Now I just don't drill or anything. I just push the screw into the sidewall. It's just foam and fiberglass plastic or whatever it's called. It screws right in. I assume it would be faster and easier with the drill, but I don't want to over tighten it. So there it is. And it works just fine. Same with this one. There. So that's done. That was easy. So folks, I hope that was helpful and informative. If you want to stick around for just a minute, I'll show you the new boarder I have living in the trailer. Kind of an interesting thing. This is what happens if you leave your trailer outside during the spring and you don't keep it active, moving or whatever. But stay tuned. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a comment. Tell me what you've done to your trailer lately, and I'll tell you if I've done something similar or different or how it's done. Lots of stuff on the forums and on the Facebook pages on modifications and repairs that people are doing while they can't travel. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Watch this now. Jesus. And this may be something, if you keep your trailer outside in the spring, you may want to know about this. This is my spare tire. Around the back it has a couple of holes. You can see perhaps a little bit of stuff sticking out of some of those holes. If we take the cover off the spare tire, you don't take it all the way off, but anyways, down inside is a bird's nest. Way over on one side are two little eggs. So I guess we'll let them stay since the trailer's not in use. They make a lot of noise in the morning though. I believe they're Carolina wrens. They're pretty cute, bopping around, eating the bugs in my lawn.